Hi children, how are you? Okay, last class we can discuss about our food. Discuss about our food. Okay, so today we are continue and we remember the last class topic. So mainly last class we discuss about what is the nutrition, what are the nutrients. Next one, so what are the major nutrients and minor nutrients. So what are the major nutrients? Carbohydrates, fats and proteins. These are the major nutrients. Okay, minor nutrients. What are the minor nutrients? So here vitamins, minerals, roughages and water. These are the minor nutrients. Minor nutrients means these are we need very low amount for our growth and development. But carbohydrates, fats, proteins, these are we need large amount for our growth. So that's why those are called the major components. Major components. So today we discuss about what is the balanced diet. What is the balanced diet? So children, every day we are taking the food. Every day we take the food. That is called the diet. In the diet so many food items is there. Okay, what is the balanced diet? What is the balanced diet? Okay, so what is the balanced diet? Definition just here, just see the definition and listen. The diet that provides the all the nutrients in the right amount is called the balanced diet. Is called the balanced diet. So once again children, the diet that provides all the nutrients in the right amount, so is a balanced diet. Is a balanced diet. Okay children, so what are the balanced diet? Definition already listen. Okay, if you observe the food items when we are taking the food, so just you observe you are taking or not, your food is balanced diet or not, just you remember, just you think. Okay, just you can observe children. So scientists, most of the scientists are make a one food pyramid, make a one food pyramid which shows the represents the food. So how much quantity we need, what food we are taking, so they can show the like a pyramid. That's why it is called the food pyramid. It is called food pyramid. So here just you can observe children. So in the bottom we need the bread and cereals. So from this one we get the energy. So these are all are the energy giving foods. Carbohydrates, proteins, like that. So here if you observe here second row, in second level, vegetables and fruits. From this one we get vitamins and minerals. Okay children, so from the vegetables and fruits we get the vitamins and minerals. So here bottom we bread and cereals, we get the carbohydrates. Next, third level, so here if you observe meat, fish, egg and chicken. From this one we get the proteins. Okay, next topmost level, here fat, oils, sweets. So these are from these food items we got the fats. That's why when we are taking the food like this order, so we eat more food items from the top we eat less. So top food items we eat very less, but bottom we are eat more. Why? Because here carbohydrates give us energy. That's why this is called the energy giving foods. Next, vitamins and minerals. From these are called the protective foods. Protective foods. Protective foods. So these are vitamins and minerals are fight with the diseases. That's why we also very essential. We must eat the vegetables and fruits. Next, meat, fish, egg, chicken. So from this one we get the proteins. These also very helpful to us for the muscle development and growth. Next one, fat, oil, sweets. This is the from fat we get energy, more energy. If we eat more means that energy is stored in our cells. So became we are like a fatty boy. So that is called the obesity. That is also one type of disease. So if you who are taking the more fatty foods, okay children, so we are eat the top food items very less, but bottom food items we must eat more. So this is called the food pyramid. Food pyramid. Listen children, balanced diet. Balanced diet. What is the balanced diet? Means the diet that provides all the nutrients in the right amount is a balanced diet. Is a balanced diet. Once again, the diet that provides all the nutrients in the right amount. Right amount is called the balanced diet. Okay. Balanced diet. Next, children, alertness concerning food. Alertness concerning food. In this topic, we can discuss about the cleaning the raw food and precautions while cooking. Precautions while cooking. Okay, children, cleaning the raw food. For example, why we cleaning? Why we clean the raw food? You know? So why? Because so here when what we are taking the food, most of the food items are grown in the fields. In the fields. So farmers are grown the crops, vegetables, fruits and cereals, pulses, everything farmers are grown in the fields. When they are grown in the fields at the time, so they cut, they are harvesting, after then that can transport to the markets to our home. So when we travel this total food, when this food is travel from fields to our home, at the time so many germs are attached to the raw food or vegetables and food items. Okay, not only germs, some muds also. So the crop are grown in the fields. That's why some mud also stick on the vegetables and some food grains. Okay children, so that's why we must remove. That's why we must remove the germs and mud. So not only that one. So when they are farmers are grown the crops in the field, at the time they can protect from the some pests and some insects. That's why they can spray the some chemicals on the crops. That's why, so if you take directly, we fall in illness. So our inner organs also damage. That's why we must clean the raw food. We must clean the food, means fruits, vegetables. So we must wash it. So under the tap water, otherwise in the salt water, tap water. So running tap water or salt water. So when we wash in the salt water, became chemicals are dissolved. For example, when your father bring the fruits, don't eat directly without washing the fruits. So first you wash under the tap water or salt water. Okay children, after then only you can eat. Otherwise that fruits also harmful to us. Next one, precautions while cooking. So okay children, we are eating directly raw foods Mainly foods are two types, raw food and cooked food. Some vegetables, fruits we can eat directly without cooking, but some are more food items are cooked. Okay, for example, you say few example raw food children. So raw foods, fruits and vegetables means cucumber, radish, carrot. So those are the we can eat directly, but some food items they must cooked. After cooking only we can eat. After cooking only we can eat. Okay children, why we are cooking? You know why? Because why we are cooking means, so after cooking it is tasty, next easy to digest and soft. That's why we must cook the food. Okay children, why we are cooking the food? So why? Because we must cook the food. So when we cook the food, it became soft, tasty and easy to digest. That's why we must cook the food. Very good. So after cooking we can take the food, we can eat the food. Very good children. But when we cook the food, don't cook for a long time. You cannot take the more time. Okay children, so that is very very important thing. It is the very very important thing. Next one, why? Because when we are cooking, so at the time we can add some water. So when we are cooking, we are adding some water. When we are cooking the food, so that food also have the water. So don't throw away this water. Why? Because this water also have some nutrients. Nutrients means vitamins. Vitamins are dissolved in the water, mainly B and C vitamin. Already we discussed types of vitamins, A, D, E, K, B, C. So those are some types of vitamins. Here B vitamin and C vitamins, these two are dissolved in water. If you throw this water, extra water, so we lost the B and C vitamins. That's why don't throw away the water. Okay children, so that's why while cooking we can take these precautions. Don't cook too long. Don't cook the overcooking or frying. That is, so if you fry, we lost the nutrients. If you overcooking means we lost the nutrients. That's why we don't lose the nutrients. We maintain some proper precautions. So while cooking we must follow some precautions. So when we follow the precautions, we get the proper nutrients. We don't lose the nutrients. That's why some methods also is there. So we are using the different methods for cooking. We are making some food items, we can use some methods. So what are that methods? Means boiling, steaming, frying, next roasting, baking. So these are some methods. So what are the methods children? Boiling, next one steaming, frying, boiling, steaming, frying, baking. These are the few methods in the cooking. For example, boiling. With help of this process we can prepare some food items. What is the rice? Okay, with the help of this method we can make the rice, curries, like that. Steam. With the help of steaming we can make the idli. Okay children, frying you already know. So chicken fry, mutton fry like that. That is called the frying. Next, baking. Baking means with the help of this method we can cook the cakes, make the cake with the help of this method, baking method. Okay children, these are the some methods of the cooking. Some methods of the cooking. What are that one? Boiling, steaming, frying, baking. Those are the few examples. Okay children, after cooking also we are taking the some precautions. Why? Because we must follow the some precautions after cooking. If you store these food items for a long time, if you store these food items for a long time, it may be spoiled without following precautions. Without following precautions, we don't store that food items for a long time. So if we are store these food items after cooking, we can store that one. We maintain the some particular precautions or methods, or those are called the preservative methods. Those are called preservative methods. Okay, now we discuss about that preservative methods. Okay children, now we discuss about the preserving the food after cooking. Or farmers also get the crop, they also store the crop in particular area. At that time also they can follow the some preservating methods. Some preservating methods. Why we preserve? Why we preserve means, so from the pests, yeast, molds, some microorganisms damage the food. They can grow very fast. They can grow very rapidly. So when they can grow, they can spoil the food. That's why we must follow the some preservating methods. Some preservative methods. So here some methods is there. One is the refrigeration, next drying, pickling, deep freezing, canning and bottling. So these are called the, here 5 methods is given. So what are the methods means? Refrigeration, drying, pickling, deep freezing, canning and bottling. For example children, if your father bring some vegetables and fruits from the market, so where you store? In the refrigerator. In the refrigerator. Why? You know children? So why? Because so on the vegetables and fruits have the more water content, more water. If water is available means that can absorb the, grow the germs very fastly, rapidly. That's why, so when we are storing in the refrigerator, so we stop the growing of the germs and microorganisms. So when they are not grow, these vegetables and fruits are very fresh. Okay, next drying. Some food items are we can dry. Means drying means we remove the water content from the food grains. So for example rice, maize, so those we are removing the water, and fishes also. Okay children, that method is called the drying. Next one, pickling. We already know about the pickles. So like mango and lemon. So when we cut the mangoes and lemons, we are adding the oil and some spices. After then we can store. So we can utilize that pickles for after few months or years. Okay children. Next one, deep freezing. This is also one type of method. So with help of this method we can store the mutton, chicken, fish. Chicken, those are stored or preserve the